Hi students, what I want to do today is quickly go over and discuss your summative discussion that is due this Friday the 13th. Okay, so I'm just looking at this week's announcements, and what I'm going to do is come down here to the weekly to-do list and note here that it says Canvas summative discussion. There's a link for period 2 discussion and a link for period 3. So you're going to click on the appropriate link. I'm just going to click on period 3, and the discussion is going to appear. Please note that it's worth 20 points. The directions say, be sure to click on each highlighted link to see the options for each category and view a model of what is expected. See the steps below. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go over the steps with you. So step 1 says, for your summative discussion, you need to synthesize your response when considering the following 3 categories: symbolism, social criticism, and a quote. Choose a single option from each category and write a response that answers one of the following questions below. Okay, and if you just note, there's a question bank down below, and you have 8 options. All right? Going back to step 2. Thoughtfully comment on at least one peer's response. You may agree and embellish on a peer's comment, make new connections, or respectfully disagree with your own reasoning about a peer's response. And step 3 says a model is provided to help in your understanding. However, this example uses a quote and a symbol not included on your list of choices. All right, so before you do any of this, read all 3 steps. Okay, and then just make sure you're familiar with the different categories. So if you choose this hyperlink, it's going to take you to a document that says Category 1, Symbolism. So you're going to choose one symbol here. So you're going to want to look at your questions first. Decide which question you feel the most confident in answering, and then you're going to choose a symbol. You're going to come back, click the social criticism category, choose one from this category, and these are all things that we have already talked about in class, and you can also hear information about these topics on the annotation recordings that are available for you in the Canvas module. And then you're going to choose this category, and you're going to get a very long list of quotes. Okay, and they're already cited for you correctly. You don't need to worry about that because that's not what I'm assessing with this summative discussion. And I just want to point out that I let you know who is the speaker of a particular quote, and if it's narration, it'll say narration about whoever the character happens to be. In that case, it's Crooks. Okay, and so just note that you have a lot of different quotes to choose from, and I wanted to give you a lot of options so that you can feel like you can tie your quote into even perhaps more than one category. Now you don't have to do that. You're only responsible to answer one question, have one symbol in it, one quote, and one social criticism. However, if you want to do more than that, you're welcome to do that. Now once you choose all of that and you have it in your mind what you want to do, please do not move forward with answering it until you actually look at the model that I have provided for you. Okay? And I have it listed for you. Here's the question. Here's the social criticism that I used. This is the quote that I used, and then this is my model answer. Okay? So please take a look at that. Once you're done with that step, you want to make sure that you thoughtfully comment on at least one peer's response. Okay? You can agree with somebody, you can respectfully disagree, maybe you're going to make some new connections, whatever it might be. But I only expect that you respond to one peer. However, if you feel like you want to do more than one, you're certainly more than welcome to do that. Now moving down to the bottom here, once you're ready to submit an entry, I'm going to click reply. Let me just move down here a bit so you can see. And you'll be given a text entry box. And this is where you're going to type your reply. One final note, you will not be able to see any of your peers' responses until you actually submit your own. Okay? If you have any other questions or concerns about this, please feel free to email me or ask me in class if you have in-class instruction during this week, or you can set up a Teams meeting with me. All right, that's all I have for you. Thank you.